Welcome back. This is my third video, and we are doing the concepts of mensuration and some of the formulas of plane figures. In my last two videos, we have seen the perimeter and area of plane figures. In this video, we will see how to find out the areas and volume of some solid figures. So let's start the video. So here on the screen you can see that there are three figures I have drawn here. The very first figure, this figure is known as cube. Let me write the name here. So the name of this figure is cube. So what is the special about this figure? We can see that all its faces. So in a cube or in a cuboid, there are total 6 faces, right? The 4 faces are side by side, the top and the bottom. So total 6 faces are there, and all the faces are in the shape of square. So and as per the property of square, we know that all sides are equal. So in case of cube also, we have seen that all its faces all its edges are of same length. So just suppose here I am taking the edge of the cube as A. That means this length is A, this length is A, and this length is also A. Now, particularly this length is known as length, breadth, and height. All are same in case of cube. Okay. So what is the meaning of curved surface, lateral surface, areas? So curved surface, by the name itself, we can understand that curved surface means the surface which is covering all around it except the top and the bottom. So for finding out the curved or the lateral surface area, what we have to do is we have to add the areas of all the 4 faces around it. So as you can see that there are 4 squares all around its lateral surface. So area of one of the square is what? In the last video we have seen that area of square is nothing but a square or the side square. So here the side is A. So area of one of its curved surface or one of the face is A square. And similarly, we are having 4 faces all around. So the curved surface area of cube will be 4a square. Now, in the next column, we have to see what is the total surface area. Total surface area is nothing but in the curved surface area, we have to add the area of the top as well as the bottom. So top and bottom both are also of the shape of square. So what we have to do is the top area and the bottom area we have to add in this curved surface. So top area is again sides are A and A. So its area will be A square. Similarly, the bottom also the sides are A and A. So the area of the bottom will be A square. So what we have to do in 4a square we have to add 2a square and the total surface area will become 6a square. So in this way, we have find out the curved surface and the total surface area of cube. Now, what is the meaning of volume? Volume means how much quantity it can contain. If air is inside this box, the cubical box, how much air occupied by this cube? So whatever matter we are containing in this cube, that is known as its volume. So how to find out the volume? So always remember, these three are the cross-sectional figures. Cross-sectional means the base, as the base, the top is also of the same shape. That means from top to bottom, it is covering the same 4 edges. It is going from top to the bottom or bottom to the top. So these figures are known as cross-sectional. So whenever we need to find out the volume of any cross-sectional figure, what we have to do is we have to always remember we have to area of base, if we are multiplying with its height, we are getting its volume, right? So this thing we have to keep in mind whenever we need to find out the volume of any cross-sectional figure. Then what we have to do is we have to multiply the area of the base with its height. So here the base area is nothing but it is a shape of a square. So its area will be a square and its height is nothing but a again. So volume will be a square into a, which is a cube. So this is the volume of the cube. So we have got cube's curved surface area, total surface area and volume. Now let's come to the next figure. Our next figure is cuboid. So let me write down the name here. It is cuboid. It is similar to cube, but the difference is here in case of cube, all the faces are of square shape. But here the faces are of rectangular shape. You can see that rectangles are there. So in the case of cuboid, we are having three dimensions, right? So this, if I am taking, let it be L, the length, this could be breadth, and this is the height, this length. So you can monitor here that the length, how many lengths are there in this total figure. You can see that this is the length, this is the length, this is the length, and this is the length. So there are four lengths. Similarly, there are four breadths. This is the breadth, this is breadth, this is breadth, and this is breadth. Similarly, we are having 4H. Here is one height, here is one height, this one is one height, and this one is one height. So 4 L's are there, 4 B's are there, and 4 H's are there. Now let's come to the formulas. So curved surface area. Again, we have to find out the area of the four walls, except the top and the bottom. That is known as the curved surface or the lateral surface area. So the first face that we can see here, it is rectangular shape. If I'm finding out the area of this rectangle, its area will be L into H. Okay, so here I'm writing L into H plus. If I'm considering this this rectangle, again this is what? This is the base and this is the height. So here base into height is the area of this rectangle. Similarly, this backside area, if I am going to find out, that will be again length into height. So here I can write length into height plus. If this side, left hand side, a rectangle, if I am considering, because all these four faces constitute the curved surface, right, without the top and the bottom. So this left hand side face is again rectangle, and this rectangle having area base into height. So here again I am writing base into height, and if I will add all these areas, I will get the area of the curved surface. So I have got 2LH and 2BH. So I can write 2LH plus 2BH. Now from these two terms, we can take common 2 and H, and we are left with L plus B. So here is the formula for finding out the curved surface area of cuboid. So here I am writing the formula 2H into L plus B. Right. Now in the curved surface, we have to add the top and the bottom areas. So this was our area of four walls. All the four faces which are of rectangle shape, we are having this areas for. In this, we have to add the top area and the bottom area. So let's see what is top. At the top, we can see the length is L, the breadth is B. So in this one, we will add, okay. So in this one, we have to add 1 LB. So let's add 1 LB. Here I'm adding LB plus. Again, the bottom will be again a rectangular shape in which the length is L, the breadth is B. So again 1 LB I will add. Now what I have done here, I have added all the faces areas, the top and the bottom, as well as area of the curved surface. So let's see how much we have got. LH, 2 times LH we are having, plus BH, 2 times BH we are having, plus LB, LB, 2 times LB we are having. So out of these three, what we can take common? We can take common 2 only, and we are left with LH plus BH plus LB. So this is the formula for finding out the total surface area. So I am rewriting here. The total surface area of cuboid is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. So this is the total surface area for a cuboid. Now how to find out the volume? Again, we have to use this technique. Area of base. Area of base is what? It is L into B. And what is height? Height is H. So volume will become L into B into H. That is LBH is the volume of the cuboid. So I hope you have understood how to find out the surface areas and volumes of cube and cuboid. Now one more figure is there. The name of this figure is cylinder. Now how cylinder forms? At the top and the bottom there are circular faces, and the part all around is constitute the cylinder. So for in the real life, if we are considering one page, right, and this page, if I am just joining these two edges together, so what I will get? Something, this type of figure I will get, and this type of figure is nothing but the cylinder, right? So if one rectangular piece of page, edge to edge we are joining, we are getting a cylinder. Now you see that here, what we have got, just suppose this length is L and this is B, right? So if I am turning out a rectangular page into a cylinder, my B will become the height of the cylinder. This is the height of the cylinder, right? This has become height. So here in this figure also I am writing from center to center, this length is height H. And since this is a circle, so let's take this distance and this distance as radius of the circle. R I am denoting for the radius. Now let's come back again to this. Now this B has become H for this cylinder when we have rotated this along the breadth. Then the breadth has become height, and this length, it gets circular in shape, and it has become the circumference of the circle. So I can write 2 pi r instead of L, because L gets converted as the circumference of the circle. Okay, now let's come to this curved surface area. So for finding out the curved surface area, what we are having, you can see here, when we have opened the page, it is normally a rectangular in shape, and when we are turning it out into the cylinder, it will become this area will become the curved surface area for the cylinder. Now that means what? This area, that means LB is nothing but it is the curved surface area of the cylinder. So LB is what? If I am turning out this L becomes 2 pi r, right? Just now I have told you how this has become the circular part of the length. So this has become 2 pi r, and the base has been converted into the height. So the formula for finding out, that means instead of LB, L can be replaced by 2 pi r and B can be replaced by H. So the curved surface area will become 2 pi r H, right? Now let's come to the total surface area. So in the curved surface area, as we have got the surface area of this cylinder, in this one, if I am adding the top and the bottom area, the top is the circular shape, the bottom is the circular shape. So if the area of the circle 2 times I have added in the curved surface, we will get the total surface area. So you can see that our curved surface is 2 pi r h. In this one, if 2 times the area of 2 circles we are adding, that is pi r square into 2. If we are adding these two, we will get our total surface area. Now we have added these two, and what things we can take common out of these two? So we can take 2 pi and r common. So if I am taking 2 pi r common, we are left with h plus r. So this is nothing but the total surface area of the cylinder. So let's write down 2 pi r into r plus h. Right? So similarly, let's find out the volume also. Again, we have to use this concept. So area of base is nothing but the area of the circle. So we know that what is the area of the circle? Area of circle is nothing but pi r square. And what is the height? Height is h. So here is the formula for finding out the volume. So let's write down here pi r square h is the volume of this cylinder. So if you have liked the video, press the like button, subscribe, and if you need any suggestion or any question you are having problem, you can write it in the comment box. I will reply it back soon, and press the bell icon for the further notification. Thank you.